To start our design, the first thing we're going to do is to launch our Pixel Lab. So once you launch your Pixel Lab, you're going to see this interface. So I want to first of all delete this text here. So I select it and then come to this delete option here. I'll click on it and then I delete it. Now the next thing I want to do is to change the background color of this our design area. To do that, I'll come down here to this two square here and click on it, and then I'll see the option for color. I click on color. Then now the selection is on gradient, but then put it on color. So click on color, then scroll down, come to this color sets, and then select the color you want to use. In this case, I want to use white, so I click on white. Click on this mark button to complete the selection. So I click on this and complete the selection. The next thing I want to do is to start bringing in my design elements. By design elements, I mean my shape, my text, my pictures. So I want to bring in a shape. Just come down here to this middle button, click on it, and then you will see shapes. Click on shapes. So this is selecting a square here. If you look at here, you see the shape of a square here. So but when you click on this, you are going to see different shape of options here. So I'm going with this square. Now I also want to change the color of this square. So I'll scroll down here to color, make sure that this color is selected, and then you scroll through this color set and select the color you want to use. In this case, I want to go with this red. So I'll click on this mark button to complete the selection. Now what I want to do is to tilt this a little bit. So I'll come here. These points at the edges are called nodes. So but I want to use this rotate option here and tilt this shape a little bit, just a little bit. And then I will expand, I will enlarge it using this node here. This node, you can use it to decrease and enlarge your design elements, each of them. So I just position it this way. The next thing I want to do is to start typing in my text elements. So to type in a text, what you're going to do is to deselect everything. Come down here to this A option here, this A here, click on it, and then click on text. You will see it brings up new text here. You come down here and click on edit, and then it will take you into a section where you are going to type in your text. So that is how to type a text. So the normal way to type, when you are done typing, you click on OK, and then your text comes into your design area. So you can also move this text. You can just hold on it and pan it around and move it. You can also use the option of position to move it. So you just come down here, make sure it is selected, come down here and use position. You can increase the pixel. If you want, you can move it to right using these options here and down. You can also hold it and then move it around and position it to the place you want it to be. So that is how to type in a text. So when you are done, you just click on this check button. Now the next thing I want to do is to start typing in other text elements of the design. So I'll just deselect and then come down here to this text, click on it, click on this edit. I also want to type some body text elements. So I'll come down here to text again, deselect, edit, I want to import in my design picture, so I'll select, come down here to this middle button, click on it, and then you see this option for import. You click on it. So when you click on it, it will take you into your device gallery and your folders to select the pictures you want to use. Now I just want to remove these excess spaces. Make sure that your picture is showing within this selection. Make sure that your pictures are contained within this selection when resizing your pictures. So I'll come here and click on this mark button. So that is how to import a picture. So I can also use this node to enlarge and decrease my picture. So I position it here. The next thing I want to start doing is to start formatting all these design elements here, my text, my pictures, and everything. So now, in trying to format your design and arrange them, you have to bear in mind the principles of design. So you have to bear in mind balance, you have to bear in mind proximity, you have to bear in mind white space, you have to bear in mind your hierarchy, your contrast, and the rest of it. So I want to first of all start with this header here. Now I want to change the size of this header text here, so I'll select it and then come down to this A here and click on it. So to bring up all these options down here, so I'll be looking for size, so I'll click on this size. So I can use this minus sign to decrease the size of this text here. I can also use this plus sign here to increase the size. I can also use this point and move it along this line. So if you move it up, it becomes big. If you move it down, it becomes smaller. So looking at this value here, so I'll be keeping it at 50. So once you are done, click on this mark button to complete your selection. I also want to change the color of this text. So while it is still selected, I'll come down here to color, click on color, make sure that it is color, then scroll down. I want to make it black. So I click on this. Now I also want to add a bold formatting to this text here. So select it, come down here, look for style, click on this, B for bold. So once you click on bold, it becomes bolder. So click on this. I will also be formatting this text here, or this text here. So I'll select this, come down here to size, now I want to change the font style of this subheading here. So you come down here and look for fonts. This one here. Now when you click on font, it brings up all these different font options. So I'll just scroll and look for, choose the one I want to use. So I'll be going with this Broken 15, so I click on it. Now when you click on it, you look up here, you see that the font is changed. In that way, the font that you selected has already been applied to your text. You click on OK. I also want to change the color of this text here. So while it is selected, I also look for my color. I want to also start formatting this text here. So I'll click on it, go to size. Now in formatting all this text, I'm also trying to achieve some white spacing on this top area here. Now you see I've also achieved some white spacing up here, and then I've also taken care of alignment, proximity, and also I've tried to align everything and balance everything properly. In a situation that your text is too long, you can also use this node here to decrease it and then reduce it to get the spacing you want. I want to also add some alignment here to this text. So I'll select it, come down here and look for align. This, click on it. So I'll be going with this middle one. So I click on it, then you see it changes. I want to add a contact text below here. So, but I want to do a duplication. So let me show you how to duplicate the text. So select the text, click on copy. You see that the text is duplicated now. Click on edit, and then you can edit this text and type in what you want to be there. I want to do some formatting on this text here. So I select it, then I'll come here, look for size. Now if you look, you find out that this red background here is overshadowing this black text here. So I want to change the color of this text. So select it, then I come to color. So I select white to make it more visible. I also want to make it bold. So I come down to style, B for bold. I want to also add some alignment to the text there. So I look for align. This one here, click on it. So that is the formatting I want to add on that section there. I want to bring in other pictures that I'll be using for this design as well. So I'll come down here, click on this middle button, click on import to import your pictures. I want to import the other picture as well, so I deselect. So you pay attention to your balance and then your alignment. Make sure that everything is well balanced. Now there is an effect I want to add on these two pictures here. So just select it, then come down here and look for stroke. Enable this. Now when you look around, you see that there is something like a visible white line around the edges of this picture. Let me also add it here. Stroke, enable. Now you look around, you see that there's something like a visible white line around the edges of this picture. So that's the effect of the stroke that we just added now. So you continue to arrange and reshape and resize your elements for proper balance. Now I want to import my logo. Resize. So you pay attention to proximity of your design elements. Now I want to also import my background image. So when you see that this picture is occupying this whole selection, so there's no need to resize it. Enlarge it, just use it and cover this design. Now there's an effect I want to apply to this picture here. So while it is still selected, I come down here and look for opacity. This one here. Watch what happens. Now watch this value here. Once I decrease the value of this opacity, this image fades to the background of our design. If I increase it, the picture becomes more pronounced. So I want to bring the opacity down. I want to leave it at 30. You can also use this minus sign and this plus sign to increase and decrease your value if you wish. So this is how we got this design. If you have gotten it to this extent, congratulations to you. Now the final thing for us to do is to export this design. So you come here at these three dots here, click on it, and then you see export image. You will see save to gallery.